It's a good system, this. So I can go back and see all my files, see what happened. Love it. Morning everyone, by the way. Just on my way into work. Thanks, buddy. We've got a busy ass day. If it shows up, I may have a T6 or a T5 in. We've got to do a Nissan. We've got to do a kicker key, doing a processor and an amplifier onto the factory speakers to give him a better sound. I've got two vans in this afternoon. One we've got a fit head unit for, it's Ronnie's across the way, one of the window fitters. And the other van that they've just bought, they've bought a new, it's kind of like a Luton with a big box on the back. It's got a camera on the back of it, but it's got no screen. So we're either going to look at changing the radio, if it's possible, or we're going to put a rear view mirror on. So he's got a screen in there of some kind to help his dad reverse the big boxy van. But either way, it's going to be a good day. Lots of stuff happening. It's raining. The weather's a bit crappy. Very, very windy overnight. Got a chance to obviously play with this yesterday. The video was a bit all over the place because I was just non-stop running around like a madman getting everything done. Went out to see Si. Yeah, just all over the shop. Very, very busy. So apologies if the video was a bit sketchy throughout the day. We'll try and get some more continuity if I can. Best YouTuber ever. But while we're on the subject of that, like, we've had a big increase in subscribers. Two things. One, thanks for coming along and supporting the channel. Thanks for hitting the like button and the subscribe button. That really helps because the interaction side is what YouTube figures are based off of. So thanks for doing that. A lot of people that kind of watch the content and read the content and actually listen, then go and subscribe or check that they're subscribed, like a few videos. It all helps, so I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. It's been discussed in the chat boxes, in the comment section, so I appreciate the follows, I appreciate the support. I'm still growing this channel. It's officially off the ground. We've got monetization, which is a big step. We get the views, we get the watches. I'd like to get more, but it's very difficult. I don't claim to be messing around with Lamborghinis every day. I am not doing the things that most YouTubers do. Their budget is a lot higher than mine. Now, if we get more views, more subscribers, and I get more money from YouTube, obviously it takes the focus away from the business paying for the business, in which case the videos are just a day-to-day of me trying to earn money and do what I need to do. And then the videos can then focus onto product, you know, reviews, buying, installing, technical stuff. We can do more of the things that are slower paced for the business but better for the YouTube channel. But at the minute it's like a really hard balance between picking up the camera and talking to you guys or getting work done and getting paid. And obviously money is important, so bear with, we're getting there. We will get there. But breakfast, coffee, time to go.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning everyone, how we doing? Thursday morning, getting right into it. So we started on this van first. Barry's Touareg in this morning. He had a flat battery, so just inspect the car for him, everything's good. So we got the van in, first one, this Vauxhall, is it a Movano? It's kind of like a Movano front end, and obviously this is the Luton thing, the box. This is the window company. But they've got a camera on the back that they wanted me to hook up to the reverse camera screen, which I've fitted the camera screen and a Bluetooth radio for him. But unfortunately the camera cable, they didn't realise, I didn't know until the last minute, but the camera cable is cut in half. So I need to order them a new camera, which we will get in and get done next week. The majority of the work is done, but the camera's not looking too healthy for itself anyway, so we need to change that one. But we'll put a nice new one on there for him so he gets a good picture. But inside the back, it's cut there, so that ain't going to do me any favors. God, it smells like a horse box. So this one is going to be a redo. I say for now we've got the DAB, we've got the radio in, the Bluetooth radio, so at least he can make calls while he's driving about. Oh, it is shutting, I thought it was sticking, but I'm going to get this one back over to him. Maybe do some tidying up in a bit. Morning everybody, how are we diddling? It is Friday. Sensors for the Landy, the Range Rover, have turned up, so we can finish that today. But I've also got this Mondeo in. This customer came to see me a little while ago. We give him a quote for some work. He didn't take us up on the offer. Fitted his own system. Unfortunately, now stuff doesn't work on the dashboard, the sub doesn't work, and we've got issues with illumination and things not working. So things with the car work, but we don't get any lights down the center console. Nothing lights up on the heater vents. Steering controls have stopped working, so I've got to figure out what he's done and then refit the sub properly so that works. But a bit of a fun one first. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so really, right then everyone, so getting on with the Mondeo. I'm gonna have to redo this because I can't leave that in that fucking state, and we're not going to run the power cable through the bloody wing. It's going to go through the firewall where it's supposed to go, so this shit's going to stop. But also, so we had an issue with the illumination in the vehicle not working, and this is just something to bear in mind also, which goes along the lines of, why do I need to pay for your expensive Pioneer when I can get an eBay unit for 20 quid? These light bulbs here, so the guy was having an issue with the body control module in the car. Every time he turned his lights on, everything shut down as soon as it happened. And the reason is this shit here. So these lights here are causing a backfeed into the BCM. As soon as they power up, the BCM sees the resistance go through the roof, freaks out, shuts them down. So illumination in the car completely stops. As soon as I connect up these back up, all of this illumination in the vehicle will stop working. So when you turn your lights on, your switches don't light up, the radio doesn't light up, and it's down to this crap here. Stop buying eBay junk or Amazon junk and putting it in your car, because the price that it's going to cost to get it fixed for a £2.99 bulb, £60 an hour for me. Don't do it. Right, fun times. The Mondeo's done. Look at this shit. Flashy, flashy, flashy. It's what happens when you buy eBay junk. So a couple of things we've done. Just turn that down. So track the issue down to this. So this is the thing that's causing all the problems with the illumination, and now our red lights and stuff are back on around the radio. So it's this, them shit bulbs. Sub is rewired. I've taken our expandable cable through a scissor door action
which is just the dumbest thing ever. That's now routed through the firewall properly. Cleared all the codes off the car, to which there were a few. And he also had some rear speakers. Cable was run down the center console in through the seat channel, as in the bit that moves backwards and forwards, wired up to the heads unit to run the 6x9s in the back. I shit you not, you couldn't write this stuff. Look at the state of this. We're going to call this a COVID car, because rather than people paying to have shit done properly, this is the BS that we're going to be facing. More homemade installs that are ready to catch fire. This one is done, ready to go back to the customer, and then we've got to get on with our next, which is the, oh, do I do that? Now I've got my sensors, got my 4 genuine sensors, these little badges here, genuine Land Rover parts. I got my 4 sensors, so I could actually whack on my wiring loom, plug the sensors in, get that one done, screw up the bumper, headlights back in, kick that off as well, then that one could be done. And then this afternoon we've got a C6.1 for, I've had a big kicker delivery, we'll go over that in a minute, but I've got somewhere around here, down there, kicker key 200.4, the new one. So it's having a bit of a process sound, bit of an upgrade, should sound lovely, but in a bit, peeps. Done. Next in we've got this T6.1, nice one actually, really nice interior, bit of a scratch on the seat there, standard radio, standard speakers, wants a better sound, doesn't want to change that, so we're going to go after the radio, which is in behind here, take all that apart. We're going to put the new kicker key 200.4 in, which is going to be that little badger there. Gonna be sick. And also, because I'm a general superstar, somewhere here we should have 976. No, we want the bigger one than that. All my looms. We need the, I know I've got one. Meanwhile, we've got the T6.1 apart. We've got our fake stereo out, so obviously this is the radio without the fascia, and that's kind of hidden in here. Contrary to all the other experts on the internet that tell you it's behind that thing, it's not, it's down here. So radio's out. Now what I need to do is make a small incision behind here, so I've got more room on my fully populated quad lead, and then I'll plug in my extension, my Y lead, which will give me an in and an out for power, ground, speakers, everything I need. And then from that we can run the key down at the bottom here out the way. It'll, you know, in and out through the standard stereo, nice and simple. But I just need to clearance myself some space, cut back that cable a bit just so I'm not sort of grabbing and pinching looms tight. And that's that. And then we'll make up a loom for the key in a bit. So this is the new kicker processed amplifier. It's going in the bus behind me. Good job it's big enough, because I mean look at the size of this amp. It's pretty large. Go on, kicker. Processor, 4 channels. Come on. Right everyone, so I've made our little loom up. So there's our key. We've got our in and out and SOT lead, SOT lead, T-harness, whatever you want to call it. This is usually for phone calls, but we can take the power out of it, signal out of it, through the processor, and then out, sorry, other way around. Input into the amp, and then output to the car. Cool, right? Nice and easy, simple job. We can just hide that in the dash, get it set up. Job's a good one.
Let's get down to business. Do one more night, So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more another minute. It's been a while.
There we go. So that's tuned, processed, figured out its own airspace, speaker size, capability, time alignment, EQ. Job done. Now let's put it back together. Hide that sucker. See you in a bit. Big van's back. New camera's arrived, so we're going to get that fitted now. So we've got the new camera on. And he's all in there on a switch. Beautiful. Right, have a good weekend. Evening everybody. We're just getting ready to go home. What a day. What a day it's been. Oh, I feel like I've earned my money. I've got to go home and make pizza with the girls. It's my little and Jess's birthday this weekend. So we're going to get the cars in and not crash into the cube. That'd be a good start. Place is an absolute tip. I ain't cleaning it up. Can't be arsed. We'll look at it tomorrow. Whew. So, key in the T6.1 is done. Camera on the delivery van is done. What else did we have in? Ford Mondeo, fixed the dodgy wiring, got the stereo working. Look at the state of this place, look. Shit everywhere. Range Rover, ours Range Rover, that got done. Just a busy ass day. But I'm gonna go home, make some pizza, have some tea, cut up a video for you lovely lot, and come back to you. Look at my kicker stuff. Some slimlines, 8s and 12s, and we've got the upside down, downward firing 10. Hopefully, got a customer coming in tomorrow for an Audi, or an Audi TT coming in. She's having a stereo fascia kit, sub and amp in the boot, and I'm going to give her the choice of which subs she wants in the back, depending on how loud she wants it, or how visible or quiet, or you know, that kind of stuff. But we are done for today. I will see you tomorrow with Neil bright and early. Ciao.